entering the show. Ooh.
Do you remember the exact levels?
Ooh, somewhere a little over.
No.
Somewhere a little over 50.
Hey, good.
Well, I brought you up a little bit because
We just
sometimes
can't run.
sometimes I'm a loud whore. Oh, taking off. I don't know. That flagged. Flag on the play, and there's a flag on the pod.
Flagged and flagged. I think even when Take Off Your Pants and Jacket came out, I didn't get I had no idea.
I
knew it was like
11,
a thing, but I was
12.
like, cool.
I got that for
Anima of the State. I was like, okay, it's not enemy. Weird.
Like, yeah, I was like, is that a typo in there?
Yeah.
In the cover. You know, you're a teenager, a young teen.
And then they got serious with their that self-titled, like in 2000 and fucking
I miss you
5 or whatever. Yeah. Yeah, they got real.
Down.
That actually
down,
album
down,
was.
down.
I actually liked that album.
Down. I love it a lot. I like it a lot. Down.
Did you love it a lot?
I'm gonna finish the
That's
song.
good.
Down. No, so I was shocked at the new Blink they had. And I thought in my head, I was like, man, it's probably going to be like one of those other later ones that I just don't even hear about. I listen to 1 or 2 songs and go, oh, this is them trying to be what they think young kids want to listen to now, but now they're 50. That's like I thought. And then they got the song Edging. That's cool. You know, they're still going back to their being silly days. They had a couple fast songs too.
50.
Yeah. Even though they're 50 and it's freaking us out, they're edging because they can't actually come.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're edging because they can't keep it hard.
It's actually not edging. It's erectile dysfunction.
Yeah.
They're like, yeah, my medication. I can't come.
Blink-182. Erectile dysfunction.
The Sooners. I'll see you Sooners.
What is a Sooner?
I watched Pat McAfee interviewing Staff.
Oh, it was good. Yeah, Stafford.
His teeth are white.
He's probably got some veneers.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when
fake
you're making
boys.
as much money as he is.
You start making money and you're like, what
That
am I
was
doing?
funny when he was like, you came in 2009, they gave you $230 million guaranteed.
And he's like, I'm making $45,000.
Dude, Stafford. Foxy was like, said he was his favorite Detroit athlete of all time. I went, I mean, that's like a crazy.
Yeah, you're getting crazy because the guy's on the show.
Yeah.
Well,
But who knows? Maybe I would be like that. Maybe I'd say that about Steve Eiserman, but someone would go, you know who that is? What's that you said?
How old is this guy? Corey had a guy asking
21.
us.
He got a picture.
What? Dude, that means he recently found out. Maybe he recently found out.
Let me tell you. Let me give you because when I gave him shit, he started giving me he was like, "I'm sorry, no." So
let's both get comfy.
he got
Corey's
a
always
picture
comfy. I'm
with,
not comfy.
you gotta get comfy.
Gotta get comfy. All right.
He got a picture with Stevie Y, and then I guess he came through again last night, and I said, "Wait,
what?" He thought there was an Eiserman
and then he goes,
and a Stevie Y.
Yeah, Steve Eiserman. He goes, "You know who that is, right?"
Stevie
And I went, I literally went, "Are you serious?" And then he's like, "No, I mean, dude, I swear to God, I asked after I got this picture with him. I asked a bunch of people, and they didn't know who he was." And I went, "No way." I'm like, "Who the fuck does it?" I go, first of all, I was even telling Jen this morning because I told her the story, and I go, "You could ask." I was like, I could guarantee you, everybody I know in my life, I could ask, "Do you know who Steve Eiserman is?" And they would say yes. And I'll even give you this: they would all know he has something to do with the Red Wings.
Did he show you the picture first?
No, he wasn't.
So I was thinking
He
maybe
was talking to somebody else, and then I said, "Who?" And he goes, "Oh, Steve Eiserman. You know who that is?" And then, when I gave him shit, then he showed me the picture and told me that he came through again. And I went, I go, "Where was I?" And he goes, "No."
Maybe he showed somebody, and then they only recognized 27-year-old Stevie Y.
That's what he said. When he was showing people before, he said, "Yeah, a bunch of people didn't know who he was," and I was like, "That's crazy."
Every time I wear khakis, what's going on here? What's this?
What is this?
What's this little? I just start fingering my own nub.
Yeah. This dude is actually turning 21 this weekend, so I kept going, "Big birthday,
big birthday, dude! Don't get too fucking wild.
You're gonna get fucking hammered." And then I guess him and like a bunch of other work people are going out, and then he asked me, he's like, "Do you want to go out with us?" And I was like, "No, there's no way I want to do that."
Yeah.
I was like, I don't go out. And when I do go out with my friends who are the same age as me,
I don't even want to be there.
Sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to do this. I'm like, as long as some of my boys are there and I could get some food, I'm good. But if it's like no boys and like, oh, they only serve drinks, I'm like, why would I want to be there? Yeah. We're going to dance at fucking Whiskey's, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Yikes!
In the parking lot before I go in.
I've had
I've never been there.
I've gone to like how they do or some of our lady friends do some trivia sometimes, and the boys go too. What do you say? Yeah, I know. And so some dudes go, and this last one, not this last one, but one of them, I don't know. I was like, oh, I'll go. Like 2 weeks ago, I go, and no one else's significant other is there. Charlotte's there. I go, where's Connor? She's like, I know. And I was like, come on.
Literally, I haven't seen him in months.
I want to talk to somebody. And then like Whitney had her dude. So talked to him for like a second, but like I don't really know too much. Name? Steve?
Tanner? No.
Tanner?
Say whatever.
Musk? What are some other Tyler? I don't know. That's pretty normal.
Yeah, that's normal then.
Tyler and Trevor at one point. Those were the different ones. Yeah. You know, you had Corey, Chris, all the cool people. John, fucking Bob, Rob, Ben. I don't know. I got a list in front of me. No, so and then Trevor and Tyler. I feel like when I was a kid, I felt like I was like, oh,
yeah.
But then you realize like, no, it's the Tanner. There's crazy ones out there. There's some people named Table. There's like a kid named Apple. And that's just some Hollywood kids. But, yeah, I don't know. You know, you go out with some friends, and then like it's mostly ladies, and
one of the last ones
only one of them has a chance to bang you, and it's the one you're married to, and that's no fun. You're like, what am I even here for?
Yeah.
And then literally, like I was there. They had a hockey game on. Couldn't even see the bar's so far away. And the trivia guy, and all trivia, they talk. They all are the Charlie Brown's teacher. All of them.
They all went to
the
Jordan Bowling Alley School of Announcing over a loud.
Yeah, but on the other end of the spectrum, you either got the or you got the.
Yeah, there's only two. There's only two options.
We're like going to bed, and Jordan will go. That's my wife, high pitched lady. She'll go. You know, we got 3 cats. All right, I'm gonna get. I feel like I'm gonna get judged. Whatever. Who gives a fuck? But the names are Severus. Should be Blade.
Big play.
We're moving.
Big play.
Blade or Bat, dude. If you have an all black cat. Has
Your
someone named it?
Are Batman
or Blade. What cool names for a cat.
Yeah.
You cannot deny me. That's what it is. That's a cool name. And then you see all these people like, oh, I got Salem. Oh, I got Whiskers. Whatever.
Whiskers.
What are those other movies? People use the same name
Salem
from a movie.
Is a black cat name because it was a fucking name of the cat and fucking Sabrina.
That's what I'm saying. Like, there's other things, too. They're like, like one of my neighbors. What'd you say?
Jinx.
Yeah, there's another one, too. One of our neighbors calls Salem. He's this outdoor cat we got running around town. But anyways, Jordan's going to bed. We're talking about high pitch, low pitch, spectrums.
Get the high pitch, get the low pitch.
Get the high pitch, get the low. And going to bed, and then Jordan just goes, because I'll be like, we need some cats in the bed, because it's cool to get a little cozy fur ball on your hip, you know? And you let your animals in your bed? Yeah. And then, so I changed the sheets enough. Not my wife. I change them. All right, equality.
Equality.
She does the dishes still. Boo. But so we go to bed. She goes, Severus, Buddy, Diesel. And I go, Jordan, it's 1 a.m.
Yeah.
Last night it was late. And I'm like, Blake Corum, let's go.
They heard me complaining on the last drive about not being able to run.
Let's go, Cheaters. The Cheaters are up 7-3.
Yeah, you guys were talking a lot about
over
that.
Penn
and
State.
I can't read all this.
Yeah. No, it's fine.
And then I was like, yeah.
And then Adam repeated in a chat we have. Adam repeated some of the things I said. He's like, Chris, I don't know if you saw this. And I'm like, did you not? I thought you just acknowledged what you read my stuff. My stuff
did you not read my stuff?
Yeah, my stuff was what you just said.
I saw one thing about.
Did you see this? Yeah, I repeated
you're like, some guys say they should do like the NFL, and then you're like, some other guys said.
Like, it should already be like that. The college should already be like that. All the head coaches. The head coach of Georgia was saying Even Alabama, they're like, yeah, that would be great. We don't have to spend time on making fucking signs.
That's what
playing with fucking signs.
Yeah, because you said the guy.
In NFL, they go Josh Allen. There's 20 seconds left on the play clock. It's Spider 2 wide banana 874 wheelchair.
Well, but what did you
dead.
say? You said one of the guys from one of the colleges said, yeah, the NFL can do that because, and then I didn't read like the rest of it.
I don't know.
Let me go. I'll find it. I want to see it.
Yeah. But my wife goes, and at 3 a.m. and I go, what are you doing? Because she'll go, you're loud. She tells me my whole life, you're loud. Your high pitch is too high.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, it's bedtime. You're making noises that wake up
Oh,
dogs.
Adam.
I'm a dog, and I'm going to wake up. I like,
Adam said it.
All right. Well, I told Jordan, I go, please. I go, next time you're calling the animals, try this. Cerberus, Buddy, Diesel. And then she goes, Cerberus. She does it. And I was like, all right. I go, see, it's better. It's just softer on the ears. The high pitch pierces through like a sword in your head. And I'm like, what the hell? She's like, sorry, it's my voice. Okay. Yeah. Well, guess what?
Change your voice.
Hey, hold on. Guess what? She, like right now on this pod, I don't know if people ever think I'm loud as fuck. I literally have myself lower than Corey because I think I'm too loud sometimes. That's been my life. It's been my dad, my siblings. I don't know why. My grandpa, my father's father. We're all loud as shit. And she'll be like, you're getting loud again. That's my voice.
Yeah, sometimes you are loud. It's really funny. I love when we're in a public place. I'm like,
well, I've never had you tell me.
I'm like the Joe. I feel like, but
I've never had you go.
List.
Stop.
I feel like I'm Joe List when they're in the studio and they can hear the guy and when they're loud, and then Joe goes, Jesus. Sometimes it'll be like out, and then you're like, done the guy, and I'm like, there's like five. I was like, there's table. Yeah,
there's a whole table there. And you just yelled cunt
when we were at that restaurant. And oh, you can't say that. It's almost like the N-word apparently.
Yeah, it's right there, right?
It's almost
right,
like the
ladies?
N-word because I could say the N-word like that, but then cunt, I don't have any problem. Just saying, I don't go the N-word and the C-word, you know?
Yeah, those are the two ones. No, when you talk about stuff, you go, hey, no.
Yeah.
This is the one you can't do.
Yeah, that's the one you can't do.
Not even a second.
Because when everyone refers when everyone refers to it, they say one letter. The other word goes, you cunt is bad to say?
You can't say cunt?
Anyway, we're all over the map here.
Which we're not saying that. We're saying hunt.
We are all
Heinz,
over the map.
ketchup,
Anyway,
Heinz,
I just want to read this Michigan thing.
Yeah, okay. We're flip-flopping, but I got back to the high pitch, low pitch, and the reason I was talking about, and then now we got you said Adam said, I almost called Adam Madden. You said Adam was telling us because the NFL can do that because it's the rule. They're not allowed to put mics in the headphones. In the college, but that's the point of all these coaches. They're like, why?
Yeah,
it's 2020. It's about to be 2024.
That's what Adam said. Adam said the guy from Georgia was like,
but that's literally what I said earlier.
Yeah.
And then he's like, Chris, did you see that? I was like,
the guy from Georgia said NFL teams do it because all NFL teams run a traditional offense, but in college, a lot of college they do the signs and shit, and they don't want to like try to do the. Yeah. I'm like, it probably is harder but I'm like. Then you can't play.
But so
you can't do a simpler version of a traditional offense. I don't understand.
Well, the college.
I feel like sign stealing would just get so easy. I can't just turn a game on going. Okay.
Well, the only reason it's not easy is because
I'm sure they're always changing it up.
Well, no, like Rutgers, they had 4 different guys in a Rutgers hoodie.
Yeah, and they just have different
yellow, blue, red, white. And then they're all holding different signs.
Yeah.
And so you don't even know which one he's taking from.
No, I mean, I know there's probably all those tricks and stuff. I get it. Still,
even if that's another thing to me, when they're talking about stealing signs, I'm like, it's almost impossible to even do that.
So if Michigan films one game and then it's supposed to be shot for shot the next game, we use all the same.
They know 100% of the game plan.
Because the whole thing of
that, if they use the
it's
same,
crazy that you can't turn. Like we said, you can watch the game and go, okay.
Yeah.
But as long as I don't physically have a person in the stadium.
Yeah.
And is it just filming? What if I was there with like a paper going, okay, they have this, they have this?
I feel like it's hard to even figure out, even if we're allowed to do intensive scouting, because that's what that is.
Yeah.
Even if you're allowed to do in-depth scouting on your other teams, you would have these videos, and then you'd be like, I don't know, they had this on there. Like those 4 guys, sometimes they're all holding a sign that's got 4 images.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, this time you're going off the yellow guy, top left image, and you're going off the blue guy, 4th image. Okay, good. And then we go off to play, and everyone's like, we got our thing. And then it's like, how am I supposed? I would never know.
Oh, yeah.
I could try to figure it out.
Yeah.
You could put plays to play. All right, they had that rooster in there on every other play.
It's impossible. But aren't you allowed to watch teams tape? I feel like you get way more info from watching a team actually play than going, signs. Look at these 40 signs.
That's why I don't care.
All right, we need the sign expert. And they go, see how that sign is leaning a little bit? Well, that means they're using that sign. So we're not, what? Like, what is this? What are we doing here? I feel like we're just like doing like, maybe I'm biased because it's after Michigan, but it's like, I feel like it's just like we're going after Michigan because like, we just want to go after them.
I don't know, because I feel like I've heard the same stuff from like NFL dudes, college dudes, that if it was like Ohio State, I'd be like, who cares?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't maybe be
I probably would think the same
thing. Maybe I
wouldn't
care enough to talk about it as much on a podcast.
I mean, I don't even, this is the most I've talked about it since even when like I would see people post about it, you guys would talk about it in the group, and like I just had barely enough energy to just go, what? I mean, someone looked at signs in a game. Oh my God.
My brother.
They're cheating 100%. That's why they won. Yeah. Oh, really? That's why we're fucking smashing shit teams because we fucking know exactly what their signs are?
No, they're shit teams. We played Bowling Green, which was interesting. So on the season right now, as if, before the Penn State game, J.J. McCarthy's passing yard, he has like almost 2,200 passing yards, 18 touchdowns, and 3 picks. All 3 of those picks were in that Bowling Green game. So I was looking, and I was like, it's pretty good to not have any other picks the rest of the season. I know he fucked up that game with whatever plays he had going on. But, so I work with a MSU guy, and this bothers me because I have, like, the state of Michigan type of ideals in the area. Like, Michigan wasn't great. We had Denard, we had some other dudes. What the fuck is the other guy? Gardner, and some other dudes, and we weren't that great.
But
MSU kept beating us.
What was that small white dude? His name was started with like a T.
Taysom Hill. Tatum?
Tatum? No.
Fucking
I think he ended up transferring somewhere too after.
Yeah, something. Tatum Bell, running back for the Broncos.
Yeah.
So, Lions ended up getting him, I think, and he sucked. So, which is the usual? Maybe a different Bell? I don't know. All over the place. And, this is God. And,
Demonode.
Oh, if I don't play, let him play the whole time. That's good. But Michigan, my point is Michigan was not great. And Michigan State
they were good.
Was consistently, like, talked about getting in the playoff, which is, me growing up, State sucked.
Yeah.
So getting there, I'm like, that's cool. That's like an underdog story. That's like, not really, but, Eastern Michigan, Western Michigan.
I don't feel that way.
One of these small teams getting in. I was just like, you know what? I still want to beat them when they play Michigan. But, if they're playing Michigan, if they're playing Ohio State,
like Alabama,
they're playing Texas, Alabama, fuck those bigger schools.
Yeah, it would be cool.
I want Michigan State to win.
Yeah.
And so what? They in that time, if they had won 2 championships, cool.
Yeah.
And then right now, they're horrible.
It would be annoying to hear that, though, from Michigan State people.
That's what I'm saying. That's my point, is I work with a Michigan State guy, and he talks shit about Walmart Wolverines, knowing that I'm a Walmart Wolverine. My wife went there, so. but still, like, I'm just a Wolverine dude.
Wait, what is Walmart Wolverine?
People talk shit. They'll be like, they put Michigan fans down by saying you're just a Walmart Wolverine. Basically, like, they're a popular school. You just follow a popular school. Like, you're like...
That's the dumbest thing I've ever heard in my life.
It's stupid. They say it too much on the radio. That's like all they're talking about.
If anyone thinks that... so I woke up one day when I was a child, and I went, what's going on the TV? And my dad goes, this is Michigan. This is the team we like. And I go, okay.
Yes.
And I'm like, but they're a big school, right? And no. I want to watch teams that suck only.
Yeah, no, let's watch Central, Dad.
Yeah.
They're 1-11 this year. Let's watch their
My dad
went
went to my dad didn't go Michigan, but he's a Michigan fan.
Yeah.
And we live closer to Michigan.
A bunch of my family was. They were wearing Michigan stuff. I was handed Michigan stuff.
Yeah, just Michigan stuff.
Sorry.
I just grew up Michigan fan.
Whoa, they bought the shirt at Walmart.
So the only thing
what?
is, you grew. So same situation for these people. They grew up a Michigan State fan, but because their team is fucking dog shit trash, they're like, well, we don't get made fun of because my team sucks and I'm a fan of a suck team. Yeah. Okay. How about this? I'm a fan of Michigan. Yes, I'm also a fan of the Detroit Lions.
Yeah.
Oh, why don't I just pick another fucking team? If I'm a Walmart fucking Michigan fan, why don't I just be a fucking
a Walmart fuck would have grown up in the 90s.
I would have been like,
oh!
In 2001, when I started to become sentient,
the guy getting checked out in the tent just died.
2001, when I started to become sentient about football, I would have went, this Patriots team's pretty cool.
Oh, I'm just gonna latch onto this 27 years.
Steelers.
Yeah.
And then my dad was a Steelers fan. Yeah. And I never even went, I'll be a Steelers fan too. And I went, oh, okay.
That's cool.
I never thought oh, that's cool. I'm like, but I'm Lions. I like the Lions.
Yeah, dude.
So fuck you and your dumbass Michigan
bullshit.
State
you
bullshit.
Little brother bitch.
I don't even, and I never even say that shit because it's stupid.
That's my point.
It's all dumb. I feel like, dude, I try not to be like, I try not to be like, I'm like, oh, I'm above people, I'm better than people. Yeah. But when it comes to Michigan and Michigan State fans, I have, dude. Dude, hold on. I just want to go on one segue. I have so many old clips of pods, and I have a Come Town one.
Yeah.
And there's this one of fucking, I don't know what the context is. I just clipped it, and it's just Nick Mullen doing a Kermit voice, and he's like, these black women told you about J.K. Rowling, and I'm talking about J.K. Rowling, and then where's the beep one?
It's this one, yeah.
And he's just like, he's like, and then he does it where he's just going, Chinese people, and it's just so funny to me. I don't know why.
Just saying anything.
Yeah, just saying anything after it.
Indians, Native Americans.
I was watching the video.
The skins.
Your mouths are moving.
Yeah, that's when they were called. Well, no one's watching the video. No.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know how to live stream on a cell phone? Let me know.
Well, yeah, if you want to see a shitty version of this live,
I think there's a cord you can get to the Roadcaster, to the phone.
We wouldn't have to get we'd have to get a laptop and a fucking real camera, and then get a mixer.
Well, we could probably get closer to the computer.
Yeah, you could do that.
Hook it up right to the computer.
Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, you could do you'd have to get what's that fucking?
I watch videos and they're like, "This is how you get your phone video audio on here." And I'm like, "That's not what I want to record."
Yeah.
On the same device.
Yeah, you need
the audio from the Roadcaster.
like this, and then we need to go to the computer, and then we need to have.
This guy had fucking 3 other boxes. I was like, oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Anyway.
Drop another.
I just wanted to say real quick, finish my last thought about the Michigan State fans. I've always. Dude, I'll just be at work, and there's Michigan fans and Michigan State, and they're just, talking shit to each other, and I go, you're both, dumb.
Yeah.
Because it's always, it's just year after year, it's one of the teams is shit, and one of the teams is good. And I'm like, right now, you don't have a leg to stand on, but then people just bring up history. Yeah, well, we were good this month. We beat you this year. And it's
30s and the 40s.
And I go, so it'll just never end. You'll just always have ammo to talk shit because you'll just pick the good thing that you did, and the other guy will pick the good thing. And then you're both just talking about the good shit you did. It's so annoying. Little brother, yeah, well, we fucking beat you that one year. Oh, you're fucking Walmart. And I'm like, and I'm just sitting there going, I don't understand. That's crazy.
That guy that's dumb that likes Michigan, though, in that conversation, that's the Walmart Wolverine.
Yeah.
So the guys that are just spewing, who don't know, you ever go to a bar and you hear a guy talk about a sport or something, or even a friend that has not been a diehard about a sport.
Yeah.
And then they're talking about a sport.
I want to talk about that too.
And then you get you don't know. I know you don't know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
oh, dude, I'm about to go off.
Shut up. And so. That's the one. So the state guy I work with, he'll just like, so he's so so this is like my gripe, my pet peeve. He is upset, or he's like so happy about this. Oh, they're stealing signs. Oh, there's going to be a rule. The last few weeks, there's going to be a big ruling. And the ruling is that, I don't know if you know, Jim Harbaugh is not at the game. He's like not allowed to be at the game, I guess.
For the
like
foreseeable
the
future?
the Big Ten Commission, whatever, they like decided something. So that's what Adam was talking about with like, Adam thinks, so some people think that like U of M is going to try to sue
Oh yeah,
the NCAA or the Big Ten or whatever the commissions are deciding this stuff. I don't really know, but whoa, it's pretty good. So he's just been so happy though. That's what bothers me. I'm like, I wouldn't be excited.
Yeah.
That you guys are just like being called cheaters.
Dude,
and be like, you're a cheater, bitch.
I don't like when it comes to any sport and teams that are not like even if it's a team I'm not a fan of. Well, as soon as like it's like the integrity of the game is starting to come in question, where it's like, oh, cheating's happening, I immediately just get annoyed. Like when that whole Deflategate started happening, I'm not like a Patriots fan. I don't give a shit. And I don't even care. And then it's not like I want the Patriots to win. I will say this. It's cool. I think dynasties are cool to happen every once in a while because it's
greatness.
It's just like it's crazy that people don't want it to happen because I'm like, you don't want to see it just greatness. It's so cool to see greatness.
Isn't it cool that Jordan came in and prevented all of these other greats from getting one championship?
Yeah, exactly, dude. So like, and then so when
the Patriots are the reason why like Ben Roethlisberger and Peyton and Phillip Rivers, either only got one or never even got one.
Yeah, so like when Deflategate happened, and then people are just happy and excited. Oh,
I knew they cheated.
They're cheating. I knew. I'm like, you're sad. There was a guy that I used to work with who hated Tom Brady. He's like, he's just a cheater. I go, yeah, so he's not good at all, right? Like, you're fucking dumb. It's crazy. Yeah. But I did want to say this.
But then they fixed those balls at halftime, and then they scored like about
40 more
points in the second half. Because wasn't Pat still playing on the team?
Oh,
I feel like Pat McAfee's talked about it, and he's like, then we came out the second half, and they still put 40 on us. So I don't know. He's like, he'll be like, I don't really want to even talk about it. Like talk about the game because he's like, we fixed the problem.
Yeah, they're the fucking issue.
Then they got better.
Yeah. So like we fixed the balls for them. Apparently,
that's like the main thing out of the list of all of the key points of it. Like, it's like
all the evidence
meant nothing.
Yeah.
So like whatever you have to say,
that's like someone being on trial,
fucking with something.
That's like someone being on trial for murder, and like we've got the murder weapon right here, and it's like he's still alive. That's like literally what what are we talking about?
The second half, he was alive.
Yeah, he's alive. He's not dead. He's alive.
Yeah. So
I do want to say this.
You're trying to say more, yeah.
I've been starting to see this more and more.
Titties.
I do like some tits. We've been Lions fans for a long time, and they have been bad that entire time.
Oh yeah.
And I just want to say, I've been seeing
all these new motherfuckers coming around town.
People post that I've never seen them even talk about football in general.
I got a list.
And then like it'll be like, I'm thinking of one person in general. There is one person I have in my head right now that I'm like, first of all, they're very cool and I like them.
Oh yeah.
But like I see them like good day, and they'll just post like a pic of the Lions, and I go,
I think I got two in my head.
Hey man,
where I'm like,
where were you, dude?
Yeah, where were you?
I went to my first physical therapy the other day, and I was talking to the physical. She's really cool, by the way. Yeah. And she was because I had this hoodie on.
Yeah.
And she goes, "Oh, it's a Lions fan, I see." I go, "Yeah." And she's like talking about.
And my friend bought it for me.
He
told her that.
I did. I was like, my friend, he's married, so don't get any ideas.
Yeah, don't get any ideas.
Anyway, and she goes, oh, like, have you been a fan? Because she was like, yeah, she said, like, she's, like, just been getting into it more because, like, they've been good.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, oh, she said it, whatever.
Yeah.
And I go, yeah. She goes, have you been, like, a fan for, like, forever? Like, were you a fan when they were 0-16? And I went, I watched every game. I remember that because you were working at Meijer, and I would just be going, this is terrible, dude. Like, I'll just text it because I'm just by myself on a Sunday in my room.
Was that the same year Dan Orlovsky ran out the back of the end zone?
It was the Kitna year. When Kitna started to get benched. Yeah, and then Dan Orlovsky ran out the back.
Played a game and ran out the back of the end zone. It's like, this couldn't get worse.
Oh, yeah, dude. I mean,
People should have.
I remember I was watching on a tube TV in my bedroom.
That was 2008, and that's how you got That's how we got Stafford.
Yeah.
It was 2008, 2009 draft, got Stafford. Pat McAfee went 222 to the Colts.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, maybe I didn't have a flat. I might have a tube TV still every Sunday in my room alone.
Ooh! 14-3.
This is what I like to see.
Michigan.
Dude, if we run up the score on Penn State, baby.
This has been, I know it's just fan bullshit. Is that a guy? No.
That was a dumb bitch.
That was a C.
That was a C. Anyway.
Dude, I was going to start doing that, and people are going to know. And then I'm going to go, I'm talking about, like, cat. You're a cat. You're a cool cat.
I want to bring it. I just want to say this again. Yeah. I never like to get high and mighty about being a fan of a team, like who you like, whatever.
But how cool.
But I feel like the one thing.
We're 15-3 in the last 18 games or something.
But we have endured the Lions our whole lives. And then now people are going to be like, dude, yes. And I'm like, where were you when we were going? I'm depressed. Every Sunday, hey, let's go to Chris's and watch the Lions fucking lose. How many times have we been dude, when we lived in that
That's why I have 5 fantasy teams. I go, well, we're going to lose. And then my 5 fantasy teams, maybe some of them are going to win.
Dude.
You know?
Yeah.
Like
I mean, how consistently have we been watching?
I got into fantasy like just after that 0-16 year. I did one at work.
Yeah.
Meyer, and then
Like how consistently did we start watching together like every Sunday at that apartment and then here?
I mean, it's been
like 10. Yeah, my parents. I made my mom. I was like, can you please get Red Zone? And like that was like 2 or 3 years at my parents' house before I moved out. Where I was like, can you please get Red Zone? And we'd watch football. We'd put the TV in the basement every fucking Sunday and then move it back.
That was sweet.
Yeah.
That's cool.
And then we just watch the Lions lose and do bad. And then now I'm gonna go on Twitter and go, it's a good day, and I go, fuck you, dude.
Now I'm gonna go
fuck on yourself. Dude, good day. I'm like, yeah, what about when it was a bad day every other day?
Yeah, what about my last 4,000 bad days?
I'm literally just sitting over here just depressed. Cool, the Lions fucking and then there were just years, dude.
Well, I'm gonna eat my feelings at halftime.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, that's exactly what happened. How many years though that we would be like, this is the year, dude, we're feeling pretty good, and then we have 5 fucking wins on the season.
Still say right now they're like they had more talent on like 3 different years with Stafford, Calvin, and Sue. 2013, 14, 15, 16, whatever. That they haven't
we get like 9 wins.
They haven't been even this good.
Yeah,
like how they haven't had some of the good wins we've had. So it's cool. Oh okay. Shit!
Fumble, punch it out. Oh, he tried. He tried to punch it out.
The over under for Penn State Michigan was 58.5.
I gotta check on my dog. Make sure he's not licking his leg.
58.5, which is pretty high.
Yeah,
because both these defenses have been good.
High. Yeah,
and Penn State played Ohio State, and that game was only like 13-12 or 19-12, 11-12, 11-10. More numbers I can think of. All
right. He's not licking his leg currently.
Show the camera.
My house is a fucking mess too.
Grandma. Welcome to the grandma.
Anyway, sorry, I had to check on my dog. We're having medical issues.
Dude, my Uncle Paul, who has Grenade Motorsports, it's his YouTube channel. He has like 21,000 subscribers now. He's getting up there. Damn. Pretty cool. He just works on cars and shit. So his last episode, he had a long one. Usually has shorts that are like 10 to 20 minutes. And he just has parts sped up where he's working on the car. And then he's like, look, let me tell you, the weather's pretty good, but it's been raining. I don't know.
And then he has Alex in the videos and people go, turn it off.
He literally has Alex in the background of this newest one for a minute. And then I was thinking about commenting.
I was looking at the video, and then I saw that one guy.
That guy fucked my daughter and my wife. You're friends with that piece of shit? Now he says, he's like, oh, it's my nephew. You've seen him in a few videos. And I was like, what about me? And then I cried. But before I started the video,
where are you going?
You know how you get the YouTube ads?
Yeah.
So I had a YouTube ad, and then I was like, oh, okay. So I was going to comment, what the fuck? I put like after crying, I feel like I've already blown the lead, but like blown it, flubbed it. But I said like I'm after crying to that 5-second homeless ad because that's what it was. I was like, this guy really brought my day back up or whatever.
Did you comment that?
Shit? Yeah.
Nice.
I've commented before on this things, be like, whoever this guy is, he's hot.
Yeah.
Like shit like that.
You got to get the algo.
That
Comments help.
That comment was as the Yelling Grandma podcast. I didn't like realize it because I was like bouncing around accounts, and I was like, whatever. I was like, yeah, maybe someone
from the Diesel account.
Yeah, maybe someone will see that, and then they'll.
I've been following the Diesel
like?
account for a while, and then all of a sudden there's other cats on there, and I'm like, what is this?
What? Oh, Severus, buddy.
That's a Diesel.
Oh, Grandma died. I got that cat.
Yeah. My wife moved in, and then was scream coughing when she moved here.
Married to C, and then her
married
cat
to C word. Can't say it because it's just as bad as another word.
Every other country uses it like literally like they use dude or the.
Yeah.
They use it like the.
Yeah, like Australia, fucking.
Yeah.
Hey, you cunt.
Hey, you're right, cunt. Look how fun that sounds. Is
That's
it just
fun,
the
dude.
American?
That's a fun word.
The American accent ruins
just
it.
White women just want to go. Well, what can we be mad about?
I never thought about how the lighting might be bad in here.
Hey,
whatever.
Too late now.
Too late now. It's 36 minutes out.
Are you guys mad about it? They're like, yeah, you guys suck.
It's two guys going, well, I never even watch to the 36th minute. I usually watch 2 minutes in, give them a view. Don't even hit like.
That was on 4th and 6.
Need some people to hit some likes, but
you know what we need?
I'm not trying to. Everyone always starts their show with an ad.
Pick 6.
And like, subscribe, smash my ass button, and see if I come. Like, people always start their shows like that. We don't. We get right into the nitty-gritty of today, sports. I had one person one time go, this isn't a comedy podcast. This is a sports podcast. Guess what? Today.
Sometimes it is.
Sometimes it's a sports podcast.
Yeah.
Hey, dude, we're talking.
Yeah,
whatever's coming out.
If you don't think it's funny, then fuck you.
Let's start making jokes about Jim Harbaugh. All right, Jim Harbaugh.
He's a cheater.
He's a big bitch.
He's a big bitch.
He's a C word.
He's a C word. And what's that C word? Cheater.
Cheater word. All right, dude. Penn State's trying to score. They're on the 20. They're on the 21.
They just got a first down on 4th.
They got trips to the right. Handoff, run. Not even maybe a 2-yard.
I just want to say
3-yard gain.
The
quarterback's 3 for 7. How about throw the ball more? It's about to be halftime.
Yeah, 3 for 7. He was 2 for 6, and then got a first down on a 4th down.
Shocking.
4th and 6, and they threw it. They threw it with the quarterback. It was 2 and 6. Someone's like, he's saying a lot of numbers I don't understand. That's Jordan listening right now.
Yeah. What? She's like, I don't even know what's going on down there. You're going that way. They're going this way. Then people cheer, and I'm like, all right, I guess this is the part where we cheer. It's so funny. Like you're talking about Jen commenting. Oh, shit. You're talking about Jen commenting on players, like how that's funny? Dude, Jordan I don't even know which way they're going.
Jen said,
that's hilarious.
George's going to look like a homeless man.
He does have like loose.
And then she saw Hawkinson, and she goes,
he has
like
a
homeless man too.
Yeah, they both got like the not so thick blonde Viking beards going on.
Yeah, and he like scrag.
Yeah.
And then she saw the last week. She saw Herbert, but he had his helmet on. And
Hair bear.
He looks like he has good hair, and I went, he does.
Oh, like with his helmet on?
Yeah, she didn't see it.
He's got good hair. Yeah, he's a good hair guy.
He looks like he has good hair. I was like, he does.
He's a good hair boy. His is a little thicker. Now, Trevor Lawrence, I think that dude straightens his hair.
He might.
He takes his helmet off.
He looks like a freak.
Looks like a smooth avatar freak.
T-Law? I don't like that.
Well, that's because our friend Drew says
that's Ty Law.
Also, there's only a J Law. Jennifer Lawrence.
Yeah.
She's nude, beating up people on the beach.
Yeah. Hold on. Was that a fucking body double, or was that real? Because I was like, this is crazy.
I think there was multiple parts of that movie that I think she was like, I'm going to like take this back because of like the fappening.
Yeah. Oh yeah, man, that's out there now, baby.
There's like the point where she's like shaking her ass in front of the kid.
Yeah.
Talking about the movie No Hard Feelings. Sorry, spoilers if we.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Good thing I hit the spoiler alert button. Spoiler alert. That's what you gotta do. Let me do it like a professional.
Okay.
Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. There we go.
Spoil.
That's the other one.
That's the one you recorded.
What is this?
Oh no! First down. They don't even throw with the quarterback on fourth down, like you said. You lied to me, and then how they did it with the running back. They just the Penn State threw to their. They gotta pull out all the crazy moves right now because it's 50 seconds left in the half. 14-3 Michigan over Penn State at the moment. By the time anyone listens to this will be Monday or Tuesday or Wednesday because people listen throughout the week and not before it gets posted. So
Hey, you want me to touch your cock or you want me to touch
So,
my fandango?
I hate those.
Pick. Damn it.
No way. Scrambling.
Well, guess what? Corey became pissed off just now.
We're both getting wretched. What?
All right.
What the hell? What the hell?
You guys ever listen to Ray Street Park? It's my dad's band. It's fucking sick, dude. What is sick is they played a packed District 142 in Wyandotte. And who the hell? Oh, yeah, Sponge is playing there. You know, what's the song?
I know what you're talking about.
I was just singing it. Can't remember.
Yeah.
Tip of the tongue, teeth in the lips. You know,
Teeth on the lips.
I think that's what.
Tip of the tongue. Yeah, I don't remember what he
Teeth. I thought
says.
he says teeth. Tip
I
of the
don't know.
tongue.
He might.
What would it be? Tips in the tips? Ooh.
Hey.
14-9.
Nice job,
Let's
Spit.
go. A little late. Yeah. Look, I'm not afraid to shy away. I hit the wrong button. I just keep moving, dude. Some other people turn the episode off. I gotta edit. I'll edit this in post. I don't. I hit the wrong button. I just keep going. Push through. Push through the A gap.
In the NFL, that guy would have been
Push through the
killed.
G spot.
I love how guys
yes.
will move so slow and then still just get so many yards.
Yeah, that play right there is an example of, well, there's a couple guys on the Michigan defense that are not going to be playing in the NFL.
Yeah.
They're not going to be playing on Sunday. Dude, that's how Steph
wanna play on
Tolomash talks all the time. That's like her comedy
You
voice.
mixed
She's like,
two names.
Steph. I did. I said Steph Tolomash. Wow. I'm going brain dead. Steph Tolev.
Yeah.
Sarah Talmash. She's just pretty quiet lady. She's just like, but it'll stab you. You know, she'll do a little quiet stab,
She'll do a little
unassuming
quiet
stab.
kill.
Yeah, she'll be holding the baby and
Steph
fucking
Tolev
stab your
will
ass.
Run at you like a maniac
Yeah.
with an axe.
She does that where her
Yeah.
ass is non-existent,
Yeah.
and then her upper body gets bigger,
Yeah.
and she comes at you like a Tasmanian devil.
Yeah.
I feel like she wouldn't like that I said Taz devil,
I don't know.
but she'd appreciate
I
it.
think she probably would laugh at that whole thing.
Nice. She seems like just one of the funniest ladies ever.
Which is crazy because women aren't funny.
Because women are funny, dude. I talked to them. And yikes.
You say the C word, apparently you're saying the N word.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them think that. I don't think Steph Dolamash.
I don't think the
I
top.
don't think Steph Dolamash
I don't think
think
any
that.
comedians think anything like of the sort.
Oh, I was just on the bonus episode of a show. Joe was talking about. He's like, you guys think that's offensive? Like, you should hear comedians off mic.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
It's like your fucking minds would explode.
they think
We're
the
just like
game's
joking.
over.
Yeah, just joking around.
Watching Penn State run across the field to the locker room, it's funny to imagine they think the game's over, and they're like, "All right, what?
We're done.
Hey,
But-
Michigan, you need to come back in better form.
I don't know why I do this. I won a bet, right? And this is how they get you on the betting apps. I won a big bet. I had like $260 in there. Yeah. Off of like a $5-10 bet or whatever. And I'm like, sick. And then the next week comes and I'm like, I'll do another I'll do a $5 parlay on this.
I'll do a $5.
So I keep doing these $5 things, and they're all getting close. This one was 6 yards away. It doesn't matter how close it is. Didn't win. So I just keep not winning. Now I'm down. I've lost 70 of that. So now I have 190. I'm like, shit. And I just keep thinking I should just take that money out.
Yeah.
That'd
be sweet.
Just cash it out, keep it.
Cash it out.
And then
Cash me outside.
Not bet for however long and bet another time later in life if I want to. Because I bet on this Penn State Michigan game.
Yeah, how many people though are that money stays in their
Forever,
thing
the whole time.
Yeah, and so they've never actually made or lost money because all they do is
use
that.
it all.
Well, they probably only lose money because they might put a little more in there.
Yep.
But I'm but the point of gambling is to potentially make money. But I guess it's just the high, and you're oh, I did it, and then it just stays in your account, and you're
yeah, it is a high. So I'm just watching today though. This game's moving slowly. I'm I bet you none of my stuff because I bet a couple different receivers on Michigan. I mean, we'll see. I'll have to check later, but sometimes you think because they said the over under the score is 58. That means the game could be 30-27. That would be right under 58. Shit. That's a high scoring game. All right, well, there's going to be yards if they're scoring touchdowns. So then my parlay was just a couple of different guys on Michigan getting 50, 60, 50 yards or whatever. And, the game's moving slow. Probably not going to happen. And I'm losing more money. And then I should just check out. So long story short, don't even gamble. Just bet $5 with your friend.
Yeah, and then when you lose, tell your friend, fuck you. What are you going to do about it?
Yeah. Fuck you, bitch.
Fuck you.
Bet a steak.
I got McDonald's last night.
Nice.
And I got a 6 on top of the meal I got. I threw a little 6-piece nugget in there. And then when I got home,
Did you get honey?
it wasn't in the bag.
What?
And I was like, why didn't I check? Well, no, to be fair, I did check. I put my hand in there, and I thought I felt 2 different boxes for the burger and the thing. And then when I got home, I did not feel 2. And I was like, I should have done a thorough job of checking.
Yeah, well, all these fast food places go, here you go, get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and then
I'm doing a check right in front of you.
Another thing.
Doing a check right in front of you.
You know when you think something might be wrong? Because I went, she goes, oh, did you order the quarter pounder meal? And I said, yeah. But I was like, well, I also ordered the 6-piece. Now, maybe she's just saying the one part of it. No, she thought I only had the fucking quarter pounder meal, dumb bitch, and I paid for both. Yeah. But then when I got home and I didn't have it, part of me was well, I mean, I don't need to eat 6 more nuggets on top of what I'm already eating. So I was kind of whatever, that's fine.
I went there for lunch during the week. It was the one day I didn't bring a lunch at work.
Yeah.
And I just did 2 McChickens and a small fry.
Nice. Yeah.
I just keep it simple, stupid. Is what I do. I feel like I've done other stuff and I've gotten fucking headaches and shit.
I feel like because it's the fucking, there's so much salt.
So much shit.
Your blood pressure's going up and you're fucking getting a headache.
Yeah, because I've gotten a bigger burger at McDonald's or whatever, and then because I go back, that's work. That's halftime at work, and then at my lunch break, and then I try to do my second half of my day, and I feel like absolute fucking shit.
Yeah.
Maybe if I just did a fry and a fucking one sandwich. So a couple times I've
there's been times where
I've
stopped at a place where I'm I just want a little snack, and I just take a little fry and a little burger, and I eat that, and I go, I mean, I'm not stuffed right now, and I'm this is fine.
Yeah.
But
America, we're just gorging,
fucking guzzle it down. Bringing it down.
I've been also pretty good about. I have not bought.
Blake Corum's yards is probably gonna hit though, because I have 80 yards for him. He's already at 64.
You better do it.
I didn't do a touch, dude.
Look at this fucking piece of shit.
Yeah, Urban Meyer. So that's another funny thing. I'm talking to Michigan State people. They have all these problems. They are hoping that they get Urban Meyer for their coach. They're hoping for it, and I was I guess because he has only done good in college. Yeah. That maybe it still would work.
But after
finding out about the shit, after finding out about shit with the Jaguars, he kicked the kicker's leg, shoved a dude, was an asshole to Trevor Lawrence, was an asshole to a bunch of the players. A bunch of the players fucking hated the dude. People in the organization didn't like the dude.
Some college guys, they can't adapt to going and coaching men.
Married and has a family, and he's fingering a 19-year-old in a club.
That's crazy.
Like,
is he like divorced now?
I don't know.
Or is that just like he smoothed it over?
Yeah,
she was like, "Oh, he's rich, so I'm not gonna leave him." I'm like,
yeah, it's like all that.
I feel like if Jen got a video of me fucking fingering somebody,
Yes,
they'd be like, she wouldn't be like, okay.
Yeah, Jordan would keep this house, and I'd be like, sweet, I'll just get something. I'll do something else.
Maybe I'd
get a different house.
Yeah.
And she'll be calling me, going,
maybe if I was making millions of dollars, then she'd be like, oh, okay, whatever, Yeah. What can I do? But yeah, I think like a lot of these college coaches, they like, oh, I'm gonna go to the NFL now. And they're like, listen here, you fuck. And then the player's like, I'm making $20 million this year.
Yeah.
Fuck you. Like you're gonna.
Yeah. You're not gonna be, dude. I'm gonna play for 8 years.
Yeah.
Like Trevor Lawrence is like, what are you doing?
Yeah. Yeah. This isn't like
And then multiple people in the world are like, literally, they're calling him responsible for like putting a major speed bump, not a speed bump, but like a fucking log jam in the beginning of Trevor Lawrence's like young career. Like, I know a lot of young guys, like, it's really smart to look at this because a lot of people will shit on, say, like, Josh Allen's first year. He did look bad. But, like, Peyton Manning threw 28 interceptions his first year.
Yeah.
And, like, so that's kind of like the number one thing teams or quarterbacks and people go to when they're talking about quarterbacks. But, it's like they're not going to get it right away. So, I don't know. You got to go. I think, they didn't really use ETN well either. But also, like you were saying with Gibbs. Like you were saying with Gibbs, maybe it's just like, I think that might have been off.
I think, when you get like there's a bad environment because your coach sucks. I don't know.
We got Dan Campbell.
Motor City Dan Campbell. NFL draft's here next year.
Oh, nice.
So, like, when the trade deadline was coming up, people were like, why don't we trade all our picks for Chase Young or Montez Sweat? It's like, the draft's here, dude. We want to make some picks in the draft that's here, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's not the reason you don't make a deal, but also the Bears traded a second. That felt like a win-now move for a lot of people.
Yeah.
They traded a second for Montez Sweat. And I guess if you think about all of
he was doing pretty good in that Carolina game, too.
Yeah, he was kicking ass.
I was like, oh, boy.
Yeah. So, but, like, I'm worried about that with, like, against us. I'm like, fuck, dude, if this guy's just going to be running around people like nothing. But we got Sue. How cool is it that we have, I mean, he's, like, one of the best tackles in the league, and he's 22, Sewell.
Yeah.
He's young and he's crazy. Like, not a lot of people love doing the hype conversations with players before games. Like, I hear a lot of people on Pat McAfee's show kind of talk that stuff down. Like, they're like, oh, we're all grown men. We don't need to be. You better put it all out on the field. Put your heart and soul into this. Like, a lot of players
talk to like that. They're like, yeah.
It's kind of like the Urban Meyer type shit. Like, the college coaches come in and say whatever. It's like, no, we're all adults. We do our job. We work. Like, you can't get here. I guess some of the guys have gotten here, but then those are the guys that fade away in the NFL.
But they fade away. Like,
you have to work hard. You have to be good. You have to be self-motivated.
Like, with like money and contracts and stuff, dudes want paydays. Like, they're not just gonna be like,
I don't know. No, it's like each and every one of them believes they can be like, I can be the best guy on this team at this position.
Yeah, and you get there because you're competitive, not because you're just like, whatever.
It's getting late in the show, but I fucking hurt my other knee. That's why we didn't have another pod. Corey had blood shooting out his ass. That was another pod.
Yeah.
Corey was in the hospital getting morphine just because he likes it.
Yeah, I was like, can I have something? They're like, sure, we'll just give this away.
Sure. Just you have to do a one-night stay, and you're like, that's an even deal to me.
Yeah.
I went to visit him. He said, no, please don't. Jen's coming.
Sorry.
Corey was like, I don't want you to see me like this with ass full of blood. Shooting in blood out of my ass. People are like, what is real? What is Chris saying?
Yeah, what is happening?
Well, if you're wondering that by now, I mean, this is like episode 140 or some shit, so.
Yeah.
I saw a lot of pods just stop doing the number. Like Whiskey Ginger, they used to have the number.
Yeah, now they just have like.
It just says,
like, hey.
Rick Glassman.
Yeah.
Steph Tolev. Sarah Talamash. Steph Talamash, Sarah Tolev, Joe Norman, Mark List.
Nice.
You know what I mean? That's what they do. They got the
Joe
Nick Stavro. Fuck Nick Helkis. Fuck.
Adam Mullen.
I fucked up.
Yeah,
we got the Adam Mullen.
Time to go.
We got the Stavros
Time to hit the
Friedland.
road. Harbaugh's in timeout.
Ted Lasso. I don't know. But then, dude, then there's this too. So some people I've heard kind of talk shit about. I don't know. There's people in who, what the fuck? Ty Schmidt. He is on Pat McAfee show. He loves the Packers. They don't really like Matt LaFleur that much. At least he doesn't. Some fans don't. Jordan Love ain't looking great. He started all right. Not looking great, so people are upset. And then
preseason, I was like, oh, he might be pretty good.
Yeah, a lot of people thinking that.
Yeesh.
Fan base. I almost drafted him, and I just missed him on a couple of rounds in a couple leagues, and I'm like, shit. Well, now I'm like, I was trying to trade for him too in a couple leagues. So I'm like, fuck, I dodged a bullet actually because it looks like he's not going to be anything. But there's some of the Packers fan base, and I'm sure other NFL fan bases want Jim Harbaugh. They want this stuff to go poorly. They want Jim Harbaugh, to get in trouble.
Yeah.
So that he tries to escape these NCAA sanctions from not, so that he misses more games. He doesn't want to coach but not coach.
Yeah.
So maybe he would go over there. But isn't Michigan's giving him a ton of money? They have endless money.
Yeah.
I know the NFL also is doing that, and they give guaranteed contracts. So
yeah, don't coaches
how
just
crazy
get
is
guaranteed
that?
contracts?
If I was a college coach, yeah, dude, the NFL. So this is a good point. Frank Reich, this is a sports pod. Frank Reich was the Colts head coach. He signed for a 4 or 5 year deal, whatever. Did horrible with Carson Wentz.
Didn't fucking
they fire him? Yeah, Matt Patricia. He's another guy. But they fire Frank Reich. Frank Reich did it the wrong way. Frank Reich, Fart Reich, Third Reich. He got fired, and he immediately took a job with the Panthers. If you do what Jim Caldwell did, Jim Caldwell got let go by the Lions, which at the time, poor mistake. But they did that, and then he just continues to make money because he signed for a 5 year deal. They all have, for whatever reason, coaches have for some reason, they got a better PA than the fucking NFL PA, and they get full contracts guaranteed. And so they continue getting paid unless they take a job immediately. Frank Reich to the Panthers. So he starts coaching the Panthers. He's just making only what he's getting for the Panthers.
Yeah.
So that money goes away. That's some weird rule in there.
Well, how long do you get the money if you're?
Unless you want to do the Matt Patricia, well, whatever the contract is, full.
Oh, okay. So you could just not work.
You'll just get 10. So Pat McAfee has brought up several guys who they go, well, I'm just gonna golf for the next 5 years.
Yeah.
Literally, that's all they're doing. They're and then that's been their joke because a lot of people think that they can just get good at golf, and then you could literally be getting paid $20 million to play golf, and you still can't get good. Because it's a pretty impossible thing to just become very good at,
golf,
and to be that consistent that anyone gives a fuck about you. So so Matt Patricia, when the Lions let him go, technically he was the offensive coordinator. But they don't have that in writing because they want him to still continue getting paid by the Lions. So we paid a guy to just go be like a fucking what the fuck is that called? When you have not a counselor, it's a
consultant.
Consultant. I knew that was a C in there.
Yeah.
I knew there was another C word.
So he's just working.
And he's working as a consultant. And still right now, if you look it up, it says consultant or assistant or something. It doesn't say, because that's the only way. But
you can
Frank,
get around
Frank Reich's dumbass. No, I want to be a head coach. I'm going to be able to do this right. And then I guess the rumor was he wanted C.J. Stroud with that first pick.
Yeah.
But the organization was we're hearing good things about Bryce. And then they had this weird test. I remember telling you about some weird test. There was some weird test they talked about on Pat McAfee's show too, and that's the only show I've ever watched, and a bunch of other shows. But CJ Stroud, it's like an intelligence test, and CJ Stroud's apparently was a little lower. So like Josh Allen was good, so they're like, you're smart if you're good, and then they're like, Bryce Young was like the best ever they've had do this test. It's like a test they use in baseball too, or something.
Yeah,
it's like some intelligent test.
Yeah.
So
is it like the Wonderlic?
No, that's like the normal thing.
Oh,
but this is a newer one that they've adopted from baseball because it's worked really well with pitchers and shit in baseball. I forgot the name of it, but
so CJ did good.
CJ did bad.
Oh, bad.
The Wonderlic, or the fake, the Wonderlic 2.0, whatever.
Yeah.
But they, Bryce Young did amazing. So the whole organization was like, we want Bryce Young, and Frank Reich's like, I've seen them both, and we've visited both. I've talked to them. I feel like CJ's the guy, and right now, CJ's the guy in real life. And
he's been pretty.
And so Frank Reich's doing bad again. They just lost to the Bears, right? And they're 1-2. They're 1-8. Some shit. Yikes! And he'll be fired again.
And then he'll be like, "I want to do this right," and he's just at Dunham's.
I'll do this Dunham's right.
Yeah.
And he's
not.
not.
Didn't the Raiders sign?
You could, I think, go work at Dunham's and get paid.
Because then the Raiders sign what's his face for 10 years.
Yeah. Gruden. And then they
Gruden,
signed McDaniels for not 10, but
yeah, but
they fired him too.
Gruden got like a fat contract, and then now
So that's why Gruden's
he's getting that.
He's getting paid for emailing slurs.
Yeah, because he's not doing anything.
He also kept suing. I think he's continuing to sue the Raiders because, or whoever it was in the investigation, because they're investigating and found a bunch of bad stuff about the Washington Commanders, and
Nothing happened.
And nothing happened with that. And then they were like, "What about this dumb email?" And they're like, "I feel like I'm a scapegoat for your guys' massive organizational problem that you found me sending a fucking meme." When it's like, who gives a shit?
Seriously, dude. Well, I'm texting my wife.
Good night.
Good night, man.
Hopefully you had enough. You had a good time listening, watching. I love you.
Cody is my son.